To keep my cool, I might just need refrigerant. So can you keep it this? Don't worry about the past or future tense presence we living in. President Benjamin's coming dividends, but it ain't mean. I get it the way to somebody who really need it. Lean on me like Tempur-Pedic for the love you ain't receiving. Cause when I'm gone, it's hard to reach me. Part the reason you greedy for the so don't be needy. I'll never lose my cool inside this room. I'll never lose my cool.
It's the end. And it's live right here on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And, of course, LeBron James. And it's our first glimpse of him looking good in his new Timberwolves jersey.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
The drive by James. That shot misses. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Butler covering. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Outside, George. Sabonis at the elbow. Down low. And James throws it down.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically,
but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Now, here's Sabonis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just like his dad in his time, Domantas is polished and disciplined.
Count it.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Butler puts up a deep three. A miss that time would have put him up. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Williams. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's James. And LeBron throws it down.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Kicks it out to James. Back to Butler. And there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Brooks outside. .58 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Ingram missing. Here's Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First team foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pelicans.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Crosses over. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows the innate ability to use change of pace dribbling as an offensive weapon.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Minnesota, LeBron.
He's perfect from the line this time. New Orleans in the lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks outside. Pass to Murphy. Launches a three. That one, no good. From deep, George. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Pelicans lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
To the middle. Here's Gafford.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Here's Murphy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Pass to Crowder. And here is Gafford. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. It's tipped. And now the Pelicans on the break. It's Ingram on the wing. No good with the triple. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To the inside. Back to Joseph. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And Gafford throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Pass to Hernangomez. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
To the paint. Here's Gafford. And it's blocked.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Here's Dort. No good from outside. And the Timberwolves with possession. And the call will be against Hernangomez. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. From deep three-point range, and Corey Joseph with the 3. Joseph's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Reed. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pelicans trailed by 3.
And Lu Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, but he's earned it with this play.
Substitution for your Timberwolves.
Here's LeBron. He's got 8. And they double up LeBron. Williams for 3. They get it back. They shoot again. No good at the rim. Inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Pelicans foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, LeBron.
At the line for
one of the greatest players of all time. LeBron just continuing to add to his legacy.
Pelicans trail by 5. Driving in. Outside, Dort. And again, New Orleans has no up. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And James throws it down.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
Hernangomez, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Alvarado. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Butler on the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. He gets it up. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top, up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Paul George. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Ingram. Back to Jackson. Jackson misses.
Paul George.
Timberwolves leading by 8.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's James. Outside for George. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And Butler sends it back. On the wing, Williams. The tray. Rebounded by Jackson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
What a sudden drive by LeBron. The defense doesn't get any chance to react.
Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Throughout the evening, he's got to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And Butler sends it back. They recover it. Offensive rebound. And he's able to get it back.
And they funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
LeBron with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. To the inside. Here's Murphy. And Butler sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one on Butler.
Checking in for the Pelicans.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Substitution for your Timberwolves.
Pass to Hernangomez. 4 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass.
Assisted.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 8-point game. For the 3. No good on the shot. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Dort. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Gomez. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The assist.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Gafford throws it down.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Gafford's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And finished off by Hernangomez.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here he goes. Here's Mann. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Gomez. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Gomez has got 8 points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Nailed from three-point land.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Back to Tucker. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Gomez. And finished off by Hernangomez.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
That shot, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 11. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ingram outside. Pass to Jackson. And here's Murphy. Back to Jackson. Just 2 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timberwolves leading by 11. Down low. Here's Butler. Kicks it out to James. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Always fun to watch James go off like this. He's getting everything he wants on the offensive end.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Pelicans.
And the second free throw, good. LeBron with it. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now James. Butler in the corner. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Ingram.
With that 7'3" wingspan, Brandon Ingram is having no trouble getting to that shot.
Pelicans trail by 12. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Minnesota with the rebound.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. This and that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
That's his third personal foul.
Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing, but I love the opportunity these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
Kept alive. Here's Murphy, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. James outside. Ingram with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Ingram's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Butler. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. To the inside. Brooks. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Murphy. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead. And George, here we go. And the rejection by Jackson. Over to the left wing. Outside Murphy. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Master Williams. And a deep three from George. And they'll get another chance. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defender.
And he comes up with the deuce. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
They set the pick. Floats it up for Butler. Stolen by Jackson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Launches it. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Pass to Murphy. With the drive. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Count it!
Crafty move by Shai. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Here's LeBron. Yes!
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
For 3, Ingram off target from downtown. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Pass to James. Outside Butler. In the corner, George with it. He takes it in. Stolen by Jackson. And here's the break. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Here's Jackson. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Butler.
Pelicans foul. 32nd personal foul. First team foul.
Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in.
2 minutes.
It's Williams, high post.
2 minutes.
Another shot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And the Pelicans making a change here. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Jackson. Some solid defense from Butler. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is where you'll often find Gilgeous-Alexander. He definitely does work in the paint. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Outside Butler. Pass to Sabonis. Driving inside. And the rejection by Jackson. Inside. And stolen by Butler. Left side, George. To the paint. Sabonis. And he banks in the layup.
Always nice to see PG dropping a dime, putting his excellent vision on the floor to good use.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Out to Ingram. Takes a three. Connects from downtown.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
James. The kick out to Williams. Good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Great leadership by LeBron James. What a pass. He's telling everyone, be aggressive, trust one another, make plays for each other. See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net. That helps.
That's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Now here's LeBron. Takes it inside. Oh, no good on the dunk. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
And probably didn't anticipate that this one would...
Got my door on a rise and my soul on the side. Don't go chasing dollars. Let the money chase you instead. Patience how you bake the bread.
They're here.
Don't go chasing dollars. Ooh. Don't go chasing dollars. Ooh. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing. Ooh.
Jody on the run.
They're here.
Rook on the